weird fucking guys. You're doing a manly thing, and you're a fucking dork.
I've got my lightsaber wearing my Pokemon hat today. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Wow, you're a real Renaissance man, you know that?
Goddamn man-child.
What a fucking dork.
Yeah. But he's our dork.
This is not for children.
The little blues in the key of E.
Yeah. I haven't done that in a while.
No, you haven't.
Made weird fucking noises.
Mm-mm. This is not for children.
It's no surprise. Like,
it's not really for mature adults either. It's somewhere in the middle there.
Is this the episode where we just go off the fucking deep end and start offending everybody we can?
No, I'm not trying to do that.
Dear gay people.
You know what I can't fucking stand right now? Everybody's talking about it. And maybe, hopefully, by the time this airs, people will be done talking about it.
What?
And I'll have rehashed it on our show. But that fucking country song, this Jason Aldean song.
I vaguely...
People have been talking a lot about it. It's this fucking stupid song, Try That in a Small Town. And I think, like, the lefties are kind of thinking, like, hey, man, that's fucking racist. And then the righties are like, nah, man, he's just, you know, trying to say, like, don't fuck around with us in our town or whatever. But
why is
way,
it racist?
I don't know. But here's my point. First and foremost, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because the song fucking sucks. Okay, the song sucks.
Yeah.
It's a shitty, cliche pop country song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, if I had written this song and recorded it and was going to put it on an album, I'd probably rethink it and go, this song fucking blows. I'm not even going to put it on the album.
I don't know. It sounds like...
Song sucks.
It sounds to me like, you know, in the 90s, listening to hip-hop music, you would hear, like, a lot of rap songs that are like, if you come to my hood, we'll fuck you up. You know? Like,
really? Like, why can't the country guy do the same thing?
Dude, my new theory that I've been thinking about is that young white guys in 2023 are like black dudes in 1990, man. Like, they're fucking scary, dude. They're fucking scary. I don't want you... Like, dude, if there was a bunch of fucking white kids, like, hanging out in my neighborhood, I don't want you near me. Get the fuck away from me. I will fucking pistol whip one of you.
Yeah.
You know? But if I see a group of black dudes, I'm like, hey, what's up, fellas?
It's just people are, like, giving this fucking song this undue recognition to get up on their soapbox and, like, make this the reason that they can go... man, you can't fucking say that kind of shit. You know, there's a lot of fucked up shit that happens in small towns. And, like, I even saw somebody, like, make a meme with, like, Matthew Shepard on it. And, like, this happened in a small town. Like, leave that fucking poor kid out of this.
Who's Matthew Shepard?
Matthew Shepard was this kid who's a homosexual who went to a bar and thought he was kind of, like, going home with some dudes for a good time. Oh. And they beat him to death. Basically.
Really?
I mean, it was pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
And they left him there on, like, a fucking post or some shit. You know, and, like, I don't even remember what fucking town it is now. I want to say, like, Wyoming or something like that.
Yeah.
But,
I'm just saying, back to my theory, group of young
kids.
White guys
are dangerous dudes.
Fucking scary.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's
this
like
was
a
just
pack
like
of fucking wolves, man.
This was a really bad hate crime.
And let's be realistic. It was just as bad as a bunch of black dudes in the 90s. We were fucking scared, John.
Yeah.
We were fucking scared. Nobody said hello to a group of black dudes in the 90s.
I don't know what it was like out here. I know it was like for me growing up, but...
I did. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, hey, what's up, fellas? They were like, white boy, you want a bottle against your head? And I was like, nah, what are you talking about? I did get bottles and shit thrown at me.
Yeah, I mean, when I was a little kid, we did in my neighborhood. A lot A lot of that.
I think that it's I think what happens, this is what I'm making a joke about this. This is all a joke. This is me fucking around right now. But I do believe that young white guys see the rap videos and the culture of 90s hip hop and they idolize it. That's why there's this weird growing country rap bullshit that's going on.
This ain't country rap. This is just a country song.
I know, but it's all intertwined. It's all intertwined with this tough guy, I'm a fucking tough guy bullshit. First of all, dude, if you're singing, you're a fucking fraud. You're not a tough guy. You're a fucking wannabe. All right, dude? I will break your fucking face in half.
There's a lot of shit in popular music I just can't fucking stand, dude.
So there was a white guy.
I can't stand this Jelly Roll fucker. I can't stand him.
I don't know who that is.
He's like just some big convict.
Really?
Who's like this fucking feel-good, happy-go-lucky fucking country rapper. And he's got this crazy hot fucking wife or whatever. Super hot. And I'm like, I don't know their whole fucking story. I don't know.
They're so eccentric now.
The music sucks.
It does suck.
That's all I care about. I don't care about your personality and your gimmick.
I think
your
it's
music
so
blows.
corny. So there's this other white guy that was on TikTok or YouTube or whatever. His name is something McDonald, and he does this very QAnon fucking Trumpy weird alt-right bullshit, but he's a white rapper.
Yeah.
His fucking face is all tattooed up. He's got black contacts, or I don't know if his eyeballs are tattooed. I know some fucking Riris do that. There are some fucking Riris out there. I'm trying not to be so offensive right now, but dude, you're a fucking Riri if you tattoo your eyeballs. You're on the spectrum, brother. Yeah. I'm sorry.
A friend of mine, her term, instead of saying the R word, she says MMRBQ'd. That's her fucking term for it. He's a little MMRBQ'd. So I one time, I remember on the movie Green Mile, at one point, dude, it makes me laugh so hard. Every now and then I watch it again just for fun. But at one point, the one dude is doped the fuck up real bad. This dude, Wild Bill, they were trying to they shot him up with a bunch of drugs to calm his ass down. Mm-hmm. And he's sitting there just drooling all over himself. And the one old guard says, "Boy, your cheese slid off its cracker, didn't it?" And so sometimes when I see somebody that's crazy or fucking Riri, yeah,
I'm like,
the cheese is off the cracker.
Your fucking cheese slid off its cracker, didn't it, bud?
Yeah. I get so upset when I see all these fucking things, and I'm like, don't you listen to any good music? Why do you fucking care about the stupid fucking shit song?
Well, you know what happens is we don't currently have anything to argue about. So this is the thing. So let me bring it back to this jerk off that I was just talking about. Tom McDonald or whatever the fuck his name is. Ronald McDonald. He's some fucking jerk off with face tattoos. And I know there's a lot of them, but just look up some McDonald kid with a fucking face tattoo. And he sings this song, which I despise. I fucking loathe this song. It was a big thing on TikTok. A lot of jerk-off white supremacists were making little pro-neo-Nazi fucking gay little videos out of it. And I say gay. First of all, the gay community should not be offended by what I just said here, because I want to belittle these jerk-offs.
What do you mean gay stupid?
No. I definitely mean gay as in I hope they get butt-fucked. I want, but this is the problem with insults. I wish more gay people would be very clever and use it to offend the people they want to offend. I think there's nothing funnier than a clever, so listen to this. This is a great one. And then I'll come back to that story. Dude, the Proud Boys got trolled by the gay community and they started hashtagging pride on stuff. So then, a lot of gay shit was popping up. Dude, that is fucking genius. Yeah. They would tag Proud Boys and, Pride and all that stuff together. So then when you looked up the hashtag, you're going to see some gay shit. Dude, I think that is the way you win this war.
Context.
Fuck yeah, dude. Steal that shit. Take the fucking... Take
gay
the
pride
thunder
and
out
proud.
of it.
I mean, they're very closely related.
I love it.
Yeah.
I fucking love it,
I was
man.
listening to something, and the guy was like, he said something like, he was like, maybe that's how gay marriage really got, legalized. Maybe somebody like the gay guys rised up and were like, you want to get fucked in the ass? You're going to let us get married.
I just think that you can't... I think that life is all about pissing contests. And if you're going to have a pissing contest, just remember the name of the game is the person that gets offended first loses. So, like, if somebody is verbally attacking a gay person...
Who angers me controls me.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, like, in my mind, you have to be clever. I talk the shit that I talk because I spent years, I mean literally decades, getting my balls broken. And now I know that the rule is if I get offended, I lost.
Right.
Sometimes I do get offended. There's been times where I was like, ooh.
If somebody brings out that side of you,
yeah,
that's when you lost.
Yeah.
When you lose your composure, you're out.
But there's nothing better than a victory of being more clever.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to physically fight somebody. You just have to be more clever. So... when the fucking the gay community started using Proud Boys hashtags,
yeah, they got one up on them, right?
I'm gonna tell you right now, my dick was hard.
But that's the
Dude,
thing.
my dick was hard.
That's kind of what we're
reduced
reduced to when it comes to like political shit and stuff. It's like everything is just angry tweets.
Yeah,
and fucking like if you're a kid who's fucking 18 years old or whatever, and you're about to vote, like what are you basing it off of? Tweets?
Yeah,
like this is like something like. I don't know, man. Like, people got to start meeting in the middle or something here. Because it's getting ridiculous, this right and left shit. I mean, you're taking a shitty fucking country song and getting on your soapbox.
But so I think it's common. I think it's calming down, though. I'll say this. Dude, think about how, like, this is not newsworthy to be arguing about this stupid fucking song. This song that, first of all, it sounds to me like nowhere in there did they say anything relatively racist.
I don't think he does. I listened to it last night. I listened to it just to get the context so I could go, I don't want to say this is a shit song, and then I listen to it, and for some reason it fucking rocks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's Merle Haggard songs that are very, like, fucking, like, very pro-American, don't fuck with me, I'll fuck you up kind of shit. Like, that's how we do things around here. That are fucking badass fucking tunes. But that somebody could look at it and go, hey, man, that's not fucking cool what Merle Haggard's saying. But shut the fuck up, because Merle Haggard is the fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy is not the shit. Now, I will say this. Jason Aldean was performing when the Las Vegas shooting happened.
Oh, that's the guy.
He was on stage performing. He was the closing performance when that fucking maniac fucking...
shot up the crowd.
The biggest fucking mass shooting in the history of America.
Yeah.
867 people got injured.
Really?
867 people were injured. 60 people got killed. 867 injured. So, I mean, this motherfucker did a lot of damage.
Isn't it interesting that that is, like, so glazed over?
It's crazy.
I think it's nuts that is one of the biggest shootings. And because of the fact that you see gun violence on a relatively
it's just like
right-wing group of people listening to country music, it kind of got glazed over.
I don't know that it got. I don't forget about it, but I mean, like, but also that shooting happened the same day that Tom Petty died.
Oh, yeah.
So the following week on SNL, Jason Aldean was the musical guest, and he did "Won't Back Down" by Tom, and I thought that was cool as fuck. Like he fucking was the guy who fucking was there when this shit happened, performing. He's on fucking Saturday Night Live performing tonight, and he's also paying tribute to Tom Petty with a song that is very fucking has very much to do with the situation that we're in here.
Okay.
So I thought that was cool as fuck.
So now, maybe he's not a bad guy.
I never heard of fucking Jason Aldean since then.
Yeah.
All right, but I don't listen to fucking pop country.
Sure.
So I don't know how fucking majorly successful he is or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm not a big pop country kind of guy. I don't give a fuck about fucking Kenny Chesney. I don't give a fuck about Jason Aldean, Garth Brooks, none of that shit. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's corny.
Yeah.
You know? I think it's just hokey, cliched, fucking corny music.
Yeah.
Not to say I don't like country, because I love Sturgill Simpson. I
Yeah.
fucking love that dude.
So, a friend of mine from Missouri explained to me that I listen to what is referred to as red dirt country.
I don't know what that is.
Red dirt refers to it isn't that very traditional pop country kind of a sound. It's more
Old school?
not old school. It's not old school. It's very much a more modern song and sound, but it doesn't have. So like the pop country to me is like the fucking Nickelback
It's like
and like the Five Finger Death Punch.
Or what is that word? Like there's a formula to it.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
that's the problem. So when you listen to Red Dirt, it's more of what you actually hear in the South and people that so like and it's guys that me and you have listened to and I've told you about like I like this guy Uncle Lucius. I like him. I think it's a good band. There's another guy Shaky Graves.
I like
There's,
Shaky Graves.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. Stuff like that, you
Right.
know? So it's not your typical, you know, guy in a jeans with a belt buckle and a fucking
Cowboy
5-gallon
hat. and
yeah,
fucking-
riding a horse. It's not that. That's not it. You know, it's more like there's another guy that I like, Cody Jenkins, who sings about like real shit. Like I think there's you know, a lot of it's just like really about poor people, like,
Right.
poor people living, and it's not just some like fucking catchy bullshit tune that like you know like.
I think what the guy's
I don't
trying
know.
to drive home with his song is like, we have values where I'm from. And
Yeah.
You're not going to come here and fucking pull us out of our car and carjack us without fucking dealing with consequences or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's kind of like, I don't think he has malicious intent
Yeah.
behind it, but I think the video has like video of like, you know, these fucking like the riots and shit like that and kind of like protests and stuff like there's images of that. So people are pinpointing it as being like, this guy's a racist.
Yeah.
I don't think it's so much that he's a racist. He just has, you know, his values are a little different than, you know.
Well, and that's the great problem with these battles between
Nobody
these,
thinks in the middle of it.
yeah, you know, everybody thinks. I think it's fucking nuts that you can. I watched some video the other day, and there was a guy that was trying to rob a jewelry store, and there was an Asian dude behind the counter, and the guy walks in a fucking mask and tries to rob the fucking store. And the Asian dude apparently is a bad motherfucker and has a knife on him and fucking stabs him up.
Wow.
Like he fucking killed him.
Yeah.
You know, like, dude, it was bad. He stabbed him the fuck up and dragged him out of the fucking store. And like, there's people that are watching the video though, and it's a brutal video to watch. There's people that are watching it and they're commenting and they're like, that's fucking murder. You could see that he, you know, once he saw that his life was in danger, he stopped what he was doing and stopped trying to rob the place.
Everybody thinks you have this presence of mind in these situations where you could just reason, like, your adrenaline's going.
So I think it's comical to me that like people think that because you relent, you backed off for half a fucking second, that you should be able to just walk away with unscathed, with no consequences, and therefore like this is why the judicial system is kind of failing a little bit, is because like, dude, nobody's getting eaten by the lion.
Yeah.
Everybody walks up to the lion and punches it in the fucking face, and nobody's getting eaten. And sometimes, and I know I sound like a brutal piece of shit right now, but like, dude,
Nobody knows the consequences of what they do.
in this country, we're starting to go down this slope of like, all right, it's going to be a free-for-all soon enough.
I mean,
and
if a guy's
that's the
there
case-
robbing this guy,
yeah,
and this guy's fighting for his fucking life, and he's got the upper hand, don't fucking go back and Monday morning quarterback that shit. That dude did what he had to do
dude.
in that instance, and maybe he
So
didn't
who's
relent
to
quick
say the
enough.
guy wouldn't kill him after he fucking
Yeah, you don't
robbed him of
know.
all the
You got a
jewelry,
fucking
you know?
opening.
Like, who knows?
Right.
Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
All you know is how it did end up. And
There's
it
nothing
ended
in that
up,
store.
The guy that owned the fucking store stabbed the shit out of the guy that tried to rob him. So
Yeah.
then you're going to defend the fucking
The
criminal?
guy trying to run. Yeah, there's nothing in that
criminals that-
store that's worth more than that guy's life. You know what I mean?
So
He did what he, like, in that instance, I mean, you kind of do what you have to do, I guess, you know?
I don't know, man. To me, I think to myself, like, I don't know. to bring it back to the music and like this guy and the there's definitely like this very pro country like you know,
But that's what country
we're
music
good old
is.
boys, we're good old boys and we're tough and we don't take that kind of shit around here and we have morals and we do this and we do that and like.
But that's the selling point of the music.
That's
the persona.
Dude, that is what they're selling. I
It's
mean,
the gimmick.
I was at the pool yesterday and they had just a nonstop rotation of the just generic. It sounded like the same song for 4 hours fucking straight.
That's kind of how I look at country music. I just
Dude,
listen to this shit over and over again for 40 fucking minutes.
I'm like, this is like mental fucking
Anguish.
torture. You know, like I don't know what the fuck. You know, it's all just you know, like what the fuck is this shit, dude? You know, did you ever evolve? You know,
and like, and that's the thing is like these people like they do that to be successful. That's their job.
well,
It might not even be what Jason Aldean listens to.
well, and
you know?
that's the comedy of it is like. So anyway, people arguing about this is in my opinion.
If I'm Jason Aldean, I'm fucking ecstatic right now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You're talking about it. You're
That's-
talking about my fucking shit song.
Fucking bad publicity is still publicity.
Publicity is publicity. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that'll fucking shoot his shit to the top of
Yeah.
the chart.
People are going to listen the next time he puts a song out. Let's see what he does now.
Yeah.
Whether you like him or not.
Thanks for the fucking platinum record.
Yep.
You know, so good for him, man. Good for him.
Go for it.
But this, so what I was trying to tell you about this guy, Tom McDonald, he put out a song called Crazier. God, what does he say? It's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. God ain't never made a man crazier than a white boy or some stupid shit like some.
Yeah. Some
It's like
fucking
this-
dumb bullshit.
So this is like the song that the white supremacists like they all just sit around and like jerk each other off listening to it. Like they're just like they get all lathered up.
Yeah.
They're eating popcorn. They're just fucking excited. They're just, you know, they got little American flag condoms that they're butt fucking each other with. Like
Dude, there is nothing
know?
angrier than a fucking white supremacist like skinhead hangout. Like, you
Dude.
guys are chilling. You're
Dude.
fucking chilling out, and you're mad.
Dude, they're just a circle. That's just like a fucking. It's just comical to me. They're not even mad. When you really get to the core of what it is you're fucking scared, dude. You're a
Yeah,
group
you have
of
this group
scared
mentality.
ass people that are all puffing your chest out like
We
a
gotta
bunch
get
of
together.
fucking tough guys. You're like a bunch of fucking little mice pretending to be gorillas.
Well, I
You're
mean, a lot
not.
of it is like, I don't know if you ever saw on HBO, they had a documentary years and years and years ago. And me and my buddy used to like laugh at some of the dialogue in it. But if you really like break it down to what it is about this guy, Bill Riccio, who is more or less just a chicken hawk.
Yeah.
He just gathers up all these disenchanted kids from broken homes, from fucking bad families, and welcomes them into his home, and he fucking spits this fucking white supremacist rhetoric at them.
Sure.
And they just fucking feed into it. They're shaving their heads. They're giving each other tattoos. They're watching old fucking videos. They're fucking listening to hate rock.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
stuff like Screwdriver and all that shit. Like, they're getting into it. You know, like, they're really into it.
Yeah, yeah.
And just by the time it's over, you're just like, this guy's a piece of shit.
Sure.
Like a total piece of shit. You're just preying, like, you're preying on these fucking impressionable kids that ain't got nothing else to fall back on.
Yeah, but that's everywhere.
Yeah, of course it is. But I mean, this is like detrimental
Yeah,
in
but
a way that is
it
like,
happens in every community.
Yeah, it
though.
does. It
You
does.
know, you take one intelligent, and that guy, believe it or not, I would guess is pretty intelligent.
Charismatic as fuck.
He
is
knows
he
what
is.
he's doing.
Yeah, he's
making,
charismatic as shit.
and he's living very comfortably off the fucking fear that he drives into these kids' fucking heads, and the anger and the fucking
these
resentment.
ideals and all. Yeah.
You know, whenever you see like these fucking lunatics that are like just they'll manipulate people. Dude, you're a manipulator.
Yeah.
You're a sociopath.
Yeah.
You're using this to create a better living for yourself. Meanwhile, when you like, that's the irony of seeing like a news article that the Grand Wizard got caught fucking a black tranny.
Right.
Because sometimes I think to myself, of course he did. He doesn't really believe it. He doesn't really believe it. There's
Yeah.
a part of his soul that is like, I'm just using this as a tool to keep me wealthy,
Right.
you know? And then, like, it's like politicians. I heard an interview one time, they were talking to some politician, and the politician was like, dude, I don't even necessarily believe in this party, but it's my job, and I do this as a job. And you're like,
yeah,
holy shit. She just admitted
that it's
she
all
doesn't
bullshit.
really
Right.
believe this.
Yeah.
But it's her job to fight this way, so she does.
Yep.
That's fucking nuts. You don't even believe in it.
Nope.
You know? Nobody believes in it, you know? And that's the comedy of it. So, like, when you... I don't know. And maybe that guy Jason's, like, actually a nice guy, and he was just trying to make this, like...
I think in
this
his...
silly little country song...
I don't think he's so fucking dumb that he
Yeah.
would come out and put something out there that he thought he was going to get buried for.
Yeah.
I don't think that was his mentality.
Yeah.
At all. I don't think the guy is that fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I think he just did it, and it got received a certain way, and the way things are now is that no matter what you do, I mean, us sitting here talking right now,
Yeah.
and if somebody's listening to it that doesn't agree with us, we're probably the biggest pieces of shit on the planet to them.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, that's just the spin that people put on things, because they're so locked into their fucking views that they don't want to go anywhere beyond, you know, I'm all the way over here and you're all the way over there, and I don't want to meet you halfway.
Yeah.
You know? Which is like, dude, we live in the same fucking country.
Yeah.
Like, we're all Americans.
Maybe even the same neighborhood.
Right.
You know? It
Like,
doesn't
what
even
the
matter.
fuck, man? Like, you get into a fucking car accident and you need, you know, help. I might be the only fucking dude around to help you out.
Dude, I've come to the realization that people that go out of their way to make a political joke annoy the fucking shit out of me. So, like, I bought a pool last weekend. Like, I went to this lady's house up in fucking Ben Salem, Pennsylvania. I drove out there with some buddies.
Yeah.
We disassembled this fucking pool. And I noticed she keeps trying to like talk to me about political shit. She's like, "Oh my God, I looked at your profile and I saw that like you like made a joke about like not getting the vaccine and like, we're like that too." You know, and she's like clinging to this idea that like I must be like I think she's a hard Trumpy, like
Right.
a really hard like QAnon, like fucking crazy. And like she keeps trying to like drop these little like
Hints.
yeah, so like dude, she's like hounding me to come pick up this extra shit that she found in her goddamn shed, which I don't give a fuck. I'm like, dude, lady, take it and throw it in the middle of the fucking street and let your neighbor run it over. I don't fucking care.
It's ammonium nitrate.
I don't fucking care, dude. I don't fucking care. I don't really want to talk to you. I have a wife. I'm worried my wife's going to think that I'm fucking you. Please leave me the fuck alone. I want nothing to do with you.
Yeah,
we're
right.
done. Our transaction's over.
Yeah, it's over.
You fucking raped
We're not
me
friends.
for a rusty old pool. You win. Please leave me alone, okay?
Yeah.
So, you know, like, dude, just leave me the fuck alone. But she's like, okay, I got some extra stuff here. Can you stop by and pick up this stuff? You know, be careful with the powder. That's DE. That's for the pool. You know, it looks like Hunter Biden dropped all of his cocaine on my front fucking steps. And I'm like, what? What, dude? Hunter Biden is the only one that has cocaine in this whole fucking country? Like, he's the only one? He's the only one still doing cocaine?
Yeah.
Lady, you probably did cocaine last fucking night. All
Yep.
right, dude? I don't want to hear it. I don't care about your... Dude, your joke is not funny to me.
Right.
Do you know what is annoying to me? That, like, seriously annoying. Seriously fucking annoying. And I'm I'm, like, relatively conservative leaning, but nothing annoys me more than a jerk-off
I think
driving
so.
around with a flag that says... Let's go, Brandon.
Ah, it's so corny.
Dude, you
It
are
is
the
the corniest shit.
biggest
dildo.
fucking you're just a fucking dude, you are a throbbing cock
Yep.
that's just being jerked off by the gayest motherfucker you could find on this planet. Dude,
It's the
you're just
corniest shit in the world.
Dude, I just imagine like this little fucking very feminine dude just stroking your veiny fucking cock. You are just a dork, dude. You're just
Yeah.
a fucking scrotum.
That is the dorkiest shit on the
Let's
planet.
go, Brandon.
Yep.
Here's this slogan that some dumb motherfucker
It
said
came out
one
of
time.
NASCAR. Like, shut the fuck up. Who cares? Yeah, and that's the other thing. Is like, you know, like the lefties don't fucking get out of this, like, either. What I don't understand is, like, how does the news media not acknowledge?
Anything?
Not acknowledge how fucking obviously Joe Biden is fucking suffering from like dementia or something.
I
He's
think it's
not on a normal level of like coherence anymore.
This is the problem with the blinders and like the my party's better than your party thing is like
neither one of them are any better than the other.
Dude, they're both so absurdly corrupt. So
and
like
fucked up.
The Democrats swore that Trump and his children were in cahoots with Russia and all this other bullshit, and yet here we are going through the same fucking thing with the Biden family
in China
and
fucking Hunter Biden
and Ukraine and like it's like, dude, when are the people going to stand back and go, holy shit,
we're getting fucked around with here?
You're both doing it. Everybody's doing it. Every politician that gets in there has their family members out in the rest of the world making crazy fucking deals and backdoor fucking deals. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're all fucking you, man. So, like, you're over here like, well, at least it ain't Trump. I hope they arrest Trump. Trump's such a piece of shit. Dude, you're a president. You're a guy. You're a guy that you insisted, like, we got to get rid of Trump because he is a really bad dude.
This dude's not coherent.
Dude, this guy is... Dude, he is a fucking skin puppet, man.
It's crazy.
But
why is nobody saying, like, he's obviously
somebody
got something
has their
fucked up?
hand shoved up his fucking wrinkled ass, and they're puppeting his fucking face.
It's crazy.
You know? He's a Muppet. He's a fucking Muppet.
But he's not even saying anything.
And his fucking son is
falling
like...
asleep.
Dude, so, like, what do we got here? Like, what... And I think it's even funnier... Now you see these jerk-offs, my neighbor down the street, these fucking jerk-offs with, like, Trump 2024. Dude, he was fucking old in 2016.
He's, like, almost 80 years old.
What the fuck are you talking about? What do you want him to be just as bad as
Can we get, like,
Biden?
a fucking 60-year-old president? Like, what the fuck, man? Let's get a guy who's got, like, his fucking mental capacities going on here with the ability to reason.
I think, this is what I think. I think we should vote for Jason Aldean. At least we know in his town.
Yeah,
they
don't fucking put up with this shit.
They wouldn't do that, man. I think we should have. This is all right. Here you go. Here's a winning combination. What if we had Jason Aldean as the president and as the vice president, Method Man?
Yeah, that might work. Maybe it'd be like some middle ground.
Yeah. Well, I say that because you have best of both worlds. Jason Aldean, we don't fuck around in a small town. And Method Man, well, you just don't. You protect your fucking neck, you know? Like, so, like, I think you would have a winning combination of two bad motherfuckers.
I think we need to get that Chinese
with.
jeweler on this, man. Like he
and the
needs
Chinese jeweler guy.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't Chinese. That's a little racist, you know. I'm just
Whatever.
saying.
I thought you said he was Chinese.
Well, he looked Chinese. He was probably...
Asian jeweler. How's that sound? The Asian jeweler.
Somewhere there is a fucking Chinese person that's listening to this, and they're like, "What you say?" Fucking mad as shit, dude. Well, actually, he was Cambodian. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
Oh,
and that's man.
I
try really hard not to even talk about politics with anybody because I'm like, I don't feel like my fucking outlook on anything is helpful at all. Like, I'm not super far right. I'm not super far left. I'm like in the middle. Like,
so I tried for a hot minute there. I got all worked up like everybody else did back in 2016 into 2020, and then like, dude, after Biden got in there and it was just like the same old bullshit all over again, I literally checked out. I was like, dude, I'm not doing politics no more. I don't fucking care. I don't care, dude.
Yeah.
If Biden gets reelected, I'll tell you the honest truth. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care.
Does it make a fucking difference? You know? Like,
I mean, I'll say that I think the money system is fucked because Democrats have no fucking clue how to balance the equation. But I do think that if the Republicans are in there, you're going to have a bunch of fucking crazy assholes that are like, they're racist, they're homophobic, I don't understand why we can't let 2-year-old babies cut their dicks off, I don't understand this. I mean, dude, because you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because you're fucking crazy, man.
Spoiled,
like, where is the...
Spoiled-ass Americans.
Dude, That's it. At the end of the day, that is really what is happening here.
You're just you're so entitled.
It's fucking mind-blowing to me that, like, people are arguing about whether you should be allowed to chemically castrate your child because it'll make them mentally feel better for maybe a few years. And that's a fact. Like, we know at this point there's enough research that, like, you will fuck this kid up permanently by allowing them to do this thing.
You're not old enough to fucking decide anything like that.
And but you know what? You know who will feel really good about this is the people that vote left. They will feel like good old white people in their white communities that are like, but hate has no home here. They're going to feel great because they really push the boundaries of, like, equality and equity and whatever the fuck term they want to make up next. And it's like, meanwhile, there will still be suicidal fucking children and, like, school shooters and crazy shit happening because nobody's really addressing the problem.
Nope.
Nothing. Nope. Nobody, You know what I'm teaching my kids? Somebody fucks with you, punch them in the face.
Yeah.
I know I sound like a jerk off right now.
They don't fuck with you. Be nice to them.
Dude.
Yeah. That's my feel. Look, I go out every day. I'm nice to every fucking person I come across.
There's a limit, though.
No,
I want my kids to come off as nice, but if somebody won't leave you alone...
Yeah, I have boundaries.
You need to fucking know what to do. There needs to be that red button of, like, okay, shit's getting too serious. What do I do? What does this red button right here do?
Yeah.
And to me, as a dad, I can't go beat the shit out of some other kids that are fucking with my kids. I can't do anything. So I'm going to teach my kid to defend themselves.
Yeah.
Instead of taking a gun to school and shooting the fucking school up, you need to go punch that kid in the fucking face. Mm-hmm. And when the teacher says, "You're expelled, I can't believe you did so much violence," and they come to me and they sit me in the fucking principal's office and say, "Mr. Hunter, what happened? I don't understand why."
Well, somebody was fucking with him. He got punched in the fucking face. That's what happens.
And I'm going to say, well, thank God my kid didn't take my .357 and start fucking shooting kids in his classroom.
And have to fully commit because he wanted to hurt one kid.
Yeah. Like, all he did was punch one kid in the fucking face. And I'll bet you any amount of money, if you don't kick him out, by next fucking week, they're going to be eating lunch together. And they'll be best friends for the rest of their fucking lives.
Yeah. Now they know. They got to respect you.
That's it.
Yep.
Don't start no shit. As Jason Aldean, or whatever the fuck his name is, once said,
Don't come to my town.
Don't come to my town, buddy.
Not in my backyard, boy. Fuck you.
Hey, fuck you. No, I mean fuck you.
Yeah, shitty country song.
Oh my God.
Well, I guess, what was this about? Just being fundamentally disrespectful to other people and being an entitled, spoiled little brat. That's what's gotten us where we are today.
Yeah, well, I think, so this is what I think. I think that because our country is dividing, and it's really, when you think about the difference between left and right, what is the fundamental psychology between them two? What is the difference? It's morals. Mm-hmm. We always come back to morals. What do we think is bad and good? The left thinks this, the right thinks this. And in my opinion, this is just a thing, but I think that, like, it's going to get to a point where we go back to older things. Like, for instance, arranged marriages. I swear to God, I think at some point you're going to start seeing people that are going to go, they're going to see, I have a daughter. You're going to see someday some little girl is going to walk through the room and say, "Daddy, this is my boyfriend." And the dad is going to start questioning that kid. And it's not going to be the age-old bullshit of, like, "Where are you from? What kind of kid are you? Oh, my God, he's a fucking black kid. No way, he's not allowed in my house."
Who'd your parents vote for?
That's what it's going to be.
Yep.
I made the joke about the black thing because in the 90s, that shit was real, dude. If my sister brought home a black dude, my dad would have lost his fucking mind.
Right.
That shit is gone now. Nobody cares about that. I swear to God, I have more.
I was talking to somebody the other day about this, like how like growing up in my life, it was always like I always was able to get along with people.
Yeah.
Like because my father got along with people, and that was my example.
Yeah.
He had anybody over. He
Sure.
didn't fucking play that no black guys in my house shit. He had black friends that came over.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm saying it's different when it's
But
your
what I'm
daughter.
saying is like that being aside,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is like when I was a kid, my core group of friends were white kids.
Yeah.
But if I had a friend who was black, my white friends would be like, "What are you doing hanging out with that black kid?
Yeah.
Why are you like why? Well, we have a common interest that I don't have with you, so I hang out with him."
Yeah.
Like that was my mentality.
Yeah.
But for them, it was like, you know, they were dropping the N-bomb.
Oh, yeah.
I was this, you're an N-lover, all this
Yeah,
other
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Saying some really fucked up shit, you know?
That was most of my life.
Right.
Yeah.
And then fucking, but now, like, when I was raising kids, well, my sons and my stepsons, they didn't fucking bat an eye, man,
Yeah.
at the kids' race. Kids would come over my house. This is my friend so-and-so. We're going to play fucking Xbox.
Yeah.
And there was none of that.
Yeah.
So, like, the divide is not so much a racial thing with young people anymore.
I don't think
the
so.
The divide is this political bullshit.
Yep.
That is, like, your fucking, the social media and the fucking Twitter and, you know, the
Dude, I know
influencers and all that shit. That's what's fucking changing the way people think, man.
I know people that are already doing it. They're our age, and they literally are like, "Oh God, that person's a lefty," and they won't even invite them over.
That's crazy,
dude. It's getting to the point where it's more, and it's gonna be. I do think it's gonna get worse.
If I were drowning in a pool,
yeah,
and I'm like, just say, you know, I don't know. Let's say I'm a liberal.
yeah.
Am I gonna fucking not want the fucking right?
Oh yeah, dude. People think like
don't
that.
fucking save me. Don't give me mouth to mouth.
Dude, people really...
That's crazy.
They think like that.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude.
I would reach out to the nearest person near me to fucking help.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, man.
I think it's even crazier because it's more closed-minded on the left than it is on the right.
Yeah.
It's
a little bit more extreme.
I see people on the right that are like, listen, dude, I don't care what fucking color or what religion you are. I'm more concerned with who you vote for, though. And they'll say that, but on the same token, they also won't exclude them. Like, they won't be like, dude, you're not welcome in my house. I've seen people that are like, well, you know, he's fucking gay, he votes left, whatever, dude, but he's cool. Like, come on over. And I'm like, you're like a fucking hard Trumpy. That's kind of weird seeing, like, you know, like, seeing that. But on the other end, I've seen, like, people that I know that are, like, very left-leaning with their thoughts, and they're just like, no, he's a piece of shit. He's a fucking scumbag. He votes... He's hard. He's very Republican. He's like an alt-right, or he's like a neo-Nazi. And you're like,
I don't think so.
Pretty sure he's mixed. Like, I think his parents are half black, half white. So, like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now. Like, you know, like... It's fucking nuts. And I think, anyway, to bring it back to what I was talking about is, I sincerely believe you're going to see parents vetting children more about, like... Political and moral things like that. Yeah. More so. You're like, oh, you're a black kid? Really? All right, what are you registered as? You know, like, what's your political affiliation, you know? And then all of a sudden, my man, okay, he's a Trumpy, you know?
You bet your ass you're voting for Trump.
And I think that's what you're going to see, you know?
That's wild.
I think that, like, you're definitely going to see, like, I think you're going to just continue to see this fucking split that, like, people are like, no, I don't want to deal with that, you know?
Yeah, that's a shame. It's a real fucking shame.
And I also think that that's what that country song is kind of talking about, is like, dude, around here, this is the way we are. This is what we do. We don't want to fucking do that, you know? Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't want to get fucking carjacked anywhere.
Yeah.
Small town, big city, anywhere.
Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, dude.
I gotta pee, man. Do we always end the episode?
No, not anymore. That was an old thing.
That was an old thing?
That was an every third Sunday thing. Having to take a piss happened only on every third Sunday.
Well, I can't say that then. I'm going to say that I'm going to go upstairs and take a big old solid dump.
We used to cough a lot on the microphone, and we always had to take a piss at the end of the show.
It was the warm-up. It was the warm-up show before this one, you know? So it was like, you know.
Yeah, I always wonder, like, which show is, like, because we usually do 2 at a time. Like, I always wonder which one's better than the other one.
Yeah.
You know, is it the first one or the second one? I thought the analogy you made with the coffee a few weeks ago was great.
What's that?
You were like, you notice when the coffee is full and you haven't started drinking it, we're very lethargic. And then by the time the coffee is gone, we're on our shit. You know?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. So
I think we're just good talkers, man.
Huh?
I think today...
I guess that's debatable. Somebody out there right now is probably like, fuck John, fuck Chris.
Definitely fuck Chris.
They're jerk-offs.
Probably because of all the offensive shit that I said today.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Yeah. Well, whatever, man. Whatever.
Fucking gay guys.
I think we're just old, disgruntled dudes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. And we try to fucking be the guys that want to talk about special interests, but we have a hard time doing it. I have a real hard fucking time with it.
I think we're better off just doing what we do, man. You know? This is what we do. We just talk shit.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think the next episode has to be about food, though. We haven't talked about food in a while.
Yeah, I did a lot of cooking this weekend.
Yeah?
So.
I almost thought you were going to say you did a lot of coke this weekend.
No, I didn't do any coke.
Yeah.
No coke. I've never done coke a day in my life.
Me neither. Yeah. Not my thing, man. Not my thing.
Yeah.
Oxys were my thing.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see something that puts you down.
Yeah. I liked it when it slowed me
Like,
down,
ooh.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
It was kind of like...
I don't want to be up. I want to be down.
I was more of a depressed guy back then, so it was really like, dude, it was comically sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, dude, my friends used to break my balls so bad. The funniest thing that my one drunken fucking friend, he's still drunk to this day. I love him, but he's still drunk. But the funniest thing he ever fucking said in his life, I swear to fucking God, is... I gotta paint you a picture first and tell you the whole story. My ex-wife left me and divorced me and told me to get the fuck out. And she had our 2 cats. And she bought a house on her own, now that we're divorced, but decided the house is too nice. Fuck these cats, they gotta go. So she calls me up and says, hey, come get these 2 fucking scumbag cats out of my house. I don't want them pissing on nothing. So I tell my buddies this. We're sitting at the bar. We're up at fucking Tom and Jerry's. Sitting at the bar, and I told them, oh yeah, I just picked up my cats from my ex. And then my buddy, the drunk, fucking says to me, really? You got 2 cats now? Like, if you ain't fucking sad enough?
Yeah.
He's like, what are you gonna do? You gonna get all fucking sad and go home and cry and let your kitty cats lick your tears? Dude, that thought in my head is, dude, the idea of me crying myself to sleep and the fucking cats licking my tears. Dude, I laugh my dick off every time I imagine him fucking saying that shit to me, man. Because it was like the coldest fucking thing that dickhead has ever said. But it's also, you got to realize that I talk so much shit.
Right. Yeah.
That, like,
yeah.
Dude, it was well earned. It was well earned, man. You know? So every now and then we'll laugh about that and I'll be like, them fucking kitty cats licking your fucking tears while you sleep.
Yeah, dude.
All right, Johnny.
How long have we been getting angry?
We're good, man. We're good. You know?
Angry hour?
Yeah, I think we should end this one on...
We should call this Drowning in a Small Town.
Drowning in a Small Town.
Yeah.
You like that? It's a very country-sounding...
Yeah,
they should name
it's got to be
song.
something country in this one. I mean, that's what it basically was about, country shit.
Yeah.
Country music.
We can leave this one. Maybe we can totally steal Jason Aldean's song and just play it on the
I doubt that.
and then we'll just get a cease and desist on like, don't ever fucking play this again.
Don't play this shitty song ever again on your fucking podcast.
It won't be a cease and desist from him. It'll be a cease and desist from some hard far left ultra feminist
that bought the fucking rights to the song.
Vegan fucking jerk off, socialist, yeah.
All right, brother.
All right, bye-bye.
Later. Thanks for listening to Renaissance Man-Child. Renaissance Man-Child is a Yardbird Tuna production. If you enjoyed the show, please like, follow, and share. Any ideas or suggestions, feel free to reach out to us on Facebook or Instagram.
Oh shit!
You talk good.